Welcome. I'm Inger, she is Rosie, and this is Be Free Yoga. We're so glad you joined us today. This is a 1-hour Vinyasa Flow Yoga class designed for all levels. Just modify based on your fitness level, any injuries you might have, and how you're feeling today, because every day is different and every body is different. If you like practicing with no music or with your own music, you're in the right place. If you prefer to practice with my carefully curated playlist, you can find these same classes on my website, www.befreeyogaAustin.com. And that's B with 2 E's, like the bumblebee. Also there you will find a relaxing guided meditation and written reflections on the weekly topic to help you on your spiritual path. Enjoy your practice today, and thank you so much for joining us. Hello, welcome to Be Free Yoga. My name's Inger. That's Rosie. And today we continue our series on the elements with the third element of fire. Fire can vary in intensity. It could be warm and cozy like a fire in your fireplace. It can bring ripening and maturing like the warmth of the sun. And in full force, it can bring fiery transformation through passion and heat. So today, look for postures that have to do with fire, breathing techniques that build heat in your body. You'll need 2 blocks for class. And we're going to start in just an easy seat facing each other with a pranayama technique, the breath of fire. So the breath of fire just has passive inhales, but on the exhale, you'll forcefully draw your belly button up and in and do a series of short spurts of exhales through your nose. In between each round of breath of fire, we'll take a normal inhale and exhale through our nose. So ground down, lengthen your spine. Take a full inhale and a full exhale. Now breathe in. And then breathe in. And a normal exhale. 2 more rounds. Full breath in. Breath of fire. Breathe in. And normal exhale. One more time, build up some heat. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, breath of fire. And inhale. And exhale. Now meet me in child's pose. Take your knees as wide as your mat. Big toes together to touch. Sink your hips to your heels and rest on your forehead. The chakra of the fire element is the solar plexus chakra, located a few inches above your belly button. Imagine your own internal hearth fire glowing there. Feed your fire oxygen with each inhale. And then begin your Ujjayi breath, breathing in and out through your nose with a slight constriction in the back of your throat. This breath will help build heat in your body throughout class. Rock your hips side to side. And press into your hands, lift your elbows, rise up through tabletop. Knees under your hips, wrists under your shoulders. We'll be doing cow with lion's breath today, so take an inhale in your neutral tabletop. Exhale, cow with lion's breath. You'll sink your belly low, look forward, tailbone high. Draw your shoulders to your hips. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue, and exhale. Then inhale, cat. Push into the earth, round your spine, tuck your chin. Exhale, cow with lion's breath. This is our third pranayama already. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow with lion's breath. Come back to neutral for beast pose. This is a great fire element posture. First, establish your claw hands by pressing into the pads of your fingertips. Allow your palms to lift up off the floor. Tuck your toes, and then hover your knees off the earth. Draw your shoulders to your hips. Hold this. 5, 4, feel the heat building. 3, 2, 1, lower your knees, untuck your toes. You can keep your tiger claws so that all the weight is not on your wrists. And then grab a block and place it on your lower back, on top of your sacrum. And then inhale, fire hydrant to the left. Lift your left knee to the side. Try and keep your hips level. And exhale, hover it above the earth. Inhale, open. Knee stays bent. Lower. Open. Really engage your left glute as you lift. One more. And lower to tabletop. You can shake out your wrists if you need to. Then inhale into sunbird. Send your left leg back and your right arm forward. Scissor your thighs together and reach in opposing directions. Big breath in. Exhale, crunch knee to elbow. Draw your belly up and in. Oops. Keep your block balanced. I'm going to blame that on my little microphone on my waistband there. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Really squeeze every time you crunch. Inhale back through sunbird one last time. And exhale to tabletop. Prepare for the other side. Inhale, fire hydrant on the right. And exhale, hover. Fire hydrant seemed like a necessary posture in a class on fire. Lift your knee a little bit higher. One more. Lift. Lower. Come into sunbird. Spinal balance. Right leg back. Left arm forward. Level your hips. Activate your back body. Big breath in. Exhale. Crunch. Knee to elbow. Squeeze. Inhale. Lengthen. Exhale. Squeeze. Lengthen. And crunch. Last time, lengthen. And exhale into tabletop. Go ahead and remove your block. Tuck your toes. And exhale into downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs. Rotate your inner elbows forward. Create space in your shoulders. Push into the earth with your hands. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, take tiny steps forward for ragdoll, feet hip-width distance apart. Hold opposite elbows behind your legs. Feel your torso hang heavy on your thighs. Release your head and your neck. You want to open up your upper back more. You can straighten your legs a tiny bit. One more inhale. Exhale, release your grip. Toe heel your feet together. Slight space between your heels. And then roll up with soft knees and a heavy head. When you get to the top, circle your shoulders up and back. Samastitihi, hands to heart center, close your eyes. Today, it's your job to regulate your internal hearth fire. If your fire at any time is burning too hot, you can take some open mouth exhales, take a rest in child's pose, or skip some chaturangas. And if you want your fire to burn more brightly, engage your core, use your Ujjayi breath, and tap into your tapas, your own heat and willpower. Take a full inhale. Exhale, release your hands, open your eyes. Inhale, mountain, arms sweep high. Pick up all 10 toes and spread them wide on the floor. Imagine you're a volcanic mountain drawing the heat from the core of the earth up through your feet and all the way into your fingertips. Now we're going to shimmy. Inhale, reach your right hand a little bit higher. Let your rib cage shift to the right. And then shift your rib cage to the left as you reach your left arm higher. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Try and keep your hips steady one more time. Inhale right. Exhale left. Now inhale back up through volcanic mountain. Lift your chin. Big breath in. Exhale forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Shift your weight into the balls of your feet and lengthen through the backs of your legs. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on your shins. Bend your knees a little or a lot to create a number 7 with your body. Flatten your shoulder blades onto your back, lengthen the back of your neck. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, low lunge, left foot back. Inhale, crescent moon, lower to your back knee and rise up. Toe heel your right foot forward and out. Traction your back knee and front heel towards each other. Keep your core engaged to protect your lower back and keep your fire energy strong. Active arms all the way up to your fingertips. One more inhale. Exhale, half split, straighten your front leg. Bring your blocks on either side of your front foot. Flex your front foot. Traction your front heel towards the back of the room and lower your right hip back and down. On the inhales, lengthen your spine, and on the exhales, hinge at your hips, fold deeper. On your next inhale, open twist. Root your left hand into your block and reach your right arm high. Allow your right toes to tip to the side. Big breath in. Exhale, reach your right hand to the back of the room as you lengthen your heart forward. Dip your right hip even lower to bring the stretch into your IT band. Inhale, rainbow your arm up. And exhale, find an active low lunge. Set your blocks to the side. Weight in your feet. Tense your fingers. Keep your belly drawn off your thigh. Inhale, crescent lunge. Rise up with control. Push into the ball of your back foot. Send your left hip forward. Keep your front knee bent and your lunge low. And big breath in. Exhale, open twist to the right, right hand back, left hand forward. Check in with your left leg. Is it straight? Twist your shoulders. Stay for one more inhale. Exhale, low lunge, open twist, hover. Keep your twist. Hinge forward. And just barely hover before you reach the floor. Inhale, rise back up with control. Nice balance challenge. We'll do that 3 times. Exhale, hover. If you need a little help with balance, you can hold a block in your left hand so that it can hit the floor as you lower. Pay attention to your movements, your transitions. Inhale up to exalted warrior. Right hand rests on your back thigh. Left arm reaches high. Bump up your heart. Look skyward. One more. Inhale. Exhale, windmill down to low lunge. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Send your right leg high. Level your hips, point your pinky toe down, and pulse. Send your left heel towards the earth. Utilize your right glute. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift your heel higher. Exhale, chaturanga, come through high plank. Option to keep your right foot lifted. Lower halfway, elbows in. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Your inhale and your exhale. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or hop to the front. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, volcanic mountain. Rise up. Grow 1 inch taller. Exhale, bring your arms to the side walls for the cha-cha. Simply flip your palms forward and back, alternating, and allow your shoulders to dip forward and back as well. Keep your hips steady. Feel the warmth building in your shoulders and arms. On your next inhale, come back through mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Offer your heart forward. Exhale, low lunge, right foot back. Inhale, crescent moon. Lower your back knee, untuck your toes, rise up. Widen your stance. Sink your hips low. Active arms. One more inhale. Exhale, half splits. Option for your blocks. Left toes point skyward. Left hip goes down and back. Imagine drawing your left femur back into your hip socket. Lengthen your spine forward on the inhales and fold deeper on the exhales. On your next inhale, open twist, left hand high, right hand on your block. Allow your left toes to tip to the side. And big breath in. And now reach your left arm to the back of the room as you offer your heart forward. Keep your toes tipped out. Draw your left hip down and back. One more inhale. Rainbow your arm up. And exhale, meet in an active low lunge. Lift your back knee. Keep your core engaged. Weight in your feet. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up. Send your right hip forward. Bend your front knee. A big breath in. Exhale, open twist to the left. Arms at shoulder height. Keep your lunge low, front knee stacked over your ankle. On the inhale, twist a little deeper. Exhale, low lunge, open twist, hover. Stay open to the left. Hover your right hand above the earth. Inhale, rise up with control. Remember, option to have a block in your right hand if that helps. One more time, tap it down. Inhale, come all the way up to exalted. Left hand rests lightly on your thigh, right arm high. Imagine my hand behind your upper back, lifting up your heart. Big breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Send your left leg back and pulse. Keep your lifted leg just as active as your standing leg. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift your heel higher. Exhale, chaturanga of your choice. Inhale, up dog. Separate your shoulders from your ears. Exhale, down dog. Your inhale. Your exhale. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or hop to the front. Forward fold, moving on. Inhale, chair pose. Feet are together, slight space between your heels. Knees, chest, chin, reach forward, hips reach back and down. Traction your heels away from each other and laminate your legs together. Firing up your glutes. Exhale, phoenix arms. With slightly bent elbows, reach your arms wide. Spread your fingers like the feathers on the tips of a phoenix wing. On the inhale, rise up from the ashes. Volcanic mountain, arms go high. Exhale, forward fold, slow down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, take it or leave it. Up dog when you're ready. And down dog when you're there. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale if you need to release some heat. Inhale, send your right leg high. Exhale, fire hydrant leg, come to high plank. Open your right knee to the side. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Again, ground down into your feet, lift and lengthen your spine. Inhale, crescent lunge. Rise up. Find your balance. Core engaged. Big breath in. Exhale, fists of fire. Root into your front foot. Lift your left knee. Exhale through your mouth and bring your fists to your hips. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, open staff pose. Open your cactus arms and your left knee to the sides. Stay grounded in your right foot. Feel your left hip open. Inhale, dragon. Hinge forward. Press your palms together. Bring your thumbs to third eye center. Keep your left leg bent. Draw your heel skyward. And then level your hips. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, we're going to flap our left wing. Open your left knee and your left elbow to the side. And then exhale, flap it down. Inhale, open your left hip and elbow. Exhale, flap it down. Flap your wing one more time. And exhale back into dragon. Such a balanced challenge. Inhale, crescent. Step back. Reach your arms high. And exhale into warrior two. Adjust your stance so your front heel is in line with your back arch. Engage the middle of your right glute to open your knee. Sink your hips low. Keep your triceps active. Inhale, star, burst open to the left. Stars are not just pretty, shiny things. They're also great big balls of fire. So feel that energy now. Take a full inhale and exhale into horse. Bend your knees, roll onto the outside edges of your feet in order to keep your knees open. Shoulders stacked over your hips, good posture. Then bring your arms into cactus arms for some oblique crunches. Big breath in. Exhale, draw your right elbow down to your thigh. Inhale through center. Exhale, crunch to the bottom of your mat. Inhale, center. Squeeze your right ribs to your right hip bone. Now squeeze your left side body. If your hips lifted up, keep them low. The more you put in, the more you get out. One more time to the front. One more time to the back. Inhale up through star. Exhale, warrior two. Pivot your toes forward. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, triangle with Utthita arms. Hinge forward, biceps by your ears. Rotate your shoulders. Imagine drawing energy up through your feet, bringing it through your spine and all the way out of your hands. A big breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant your hands. Send your right leg back. Option for an ekapada, or you could do it on your knees. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, send your left leg high, other side now. Exhale, plank with a fire hydrant leg. Keep your knee wide and open. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Step it through, ground down, long spine. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up. Push into the ball of your back foot. Keep your lunge low. Big breath in. Exhale, fists of fire. Right knee lifts. Exhale through your mouth, make some noise. Inhale, one-legged mountain, arms go high. And exhale, open staff. Pause here. Flex your lifted foot. Keep your right hip open. Draw your elbows to the wall behind you. Inhale, dragon. Press your palms together, spread your fingers wide. Send your heel skyward, hinge forward. Really pay attention to your grounding. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, flap your right wing, right knee and right elbow lifts. Exhale, flap it down. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Everything's optional. See what works in your body. And then on your next inhale, crescent lunge. Step back, arms go high. And exhale, warrior two. Reach in opposing directions. Make sure you can see your front big toe. Inhale, star. Burst open to the right side of your mat. Embody the fiery energy. Squeeze both glutes to open your hips. And exhale, horse. Open your knees. Good posture. Relax your shoulders and your neck. Send your hips lower. Find your cactus arms. Big breath in. Exhale, crunch to the top of your mat. Left elbow to left thigh. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, crunch to the bottom. Keep your hips low. Keep your knees open. Really use your obliques, squeeze them. Use your breath, don't hold it. One more time to the front. One more time to the back. Then inhale up through star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, triangle with Utthita arms. Keep a micro bend in your front knee. Bring it out of your joints and into your muscles. Lengthen on the inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Option for an ekapada on the left. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. A big deep breath in. And exhale. We're going to go through that one time linking breath to movement, moving a little bit faster. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or hop to the front. Forward fold. Inhale, chair. Hips go low. Exhale, phoenix arms. Make your feathers with your fingertips. Inhale, mountain, rise up from the ashes. The power of fire for transformation. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Or you can meet in down dog. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, send your right leg high. Exhale, plank with fire hydrant leg. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step through lightly. Inhale, crescent lunge. Root into your front foot. Exhale, fists of fire. Inhale, one-legged mountain, level hips. Exhale, open staff. Inhale, dragon. Level your hips now. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, flap your left wing, open your elbow and knee. Exhale, lower. Inhale, open. Exhale, lower. Inhale, open. Exhale, lower. Inhale, crescent lunge, step back, reach high. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star, big ball of fire. Exhale, horse, hands to heart center this time. Sit low, lowest yet. Inhale, back up through star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, triangle with Utthita arms. Exhale, chaturanga. With control, fight gravity on the way down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, send your left leg high. Exhale, plank with your fire hydrant leg. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step it through. Inhale, crescent, rise up with control. Exhale, fists of fire, make some noise. Inhale, one-legged mountain, arms go up. Exhale, open staff, open your right hip. Inhale, dragon. Stay for the exhale, scissor your thighs together. Inhale, flap your right wing, knee and elbow lift. Exhale, lower, find a drishti, something to look at to help you balance during this dynamic movement. On your next inhale, crescent lunge, step back, reach high. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star, take up space. Exhale, horse. Inhale, back through star. Exhale, warrior two, pivot your toes forward. Inhale, straighten your front leg, micro bend that knee. Exhale, triangle with Utthita arms, biceps by your ears, rotate your shoulders, hold for the inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Whew. Notice your sweat. Feel all the heat you've created. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. And exhale, come through to a seat. Whew. That was fun. I love dragon. Any chance to do that. I'm picturing myself breathe fire. All right. When you're ready, join me in boat. Drinking water is a great way to cool your fire. If you're feeling a little too hot, have some cool water. Okay, you guys know your options. You're gonna ground down into your sits bones. Heels on the floor, hands behind your thighs. Lengthen, hinge back till you feel your core engage. You can stay here, you can release your hands, you can lift your heels, point or flex your feet. Just make sure rather than collapsing back, you're keeping your spine long and your heart lifted. Then when you're ready, let's shimmy. Reach your arms high. Send your right arm higher, let your rib cage go to the right. Shimmy to the left. Try and keep your knees and your legs steady as you shimmy from side to side. Keep your heart lifted and your spine long. Now reach your arms to the sides for some cha-cha. Flip your palms and shoulders alternating. Don't overthink it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the back of your thighs, round your spine, and roll down onto your back. Have a block within reach, and draw your knees into your chest. Meet me in reverse tabletop. Legs bent, knees stacked over your hips. Tee out your arms. Take a big breath in. Exhale, tip your knees to the left, hover. And then inhale, option to straighten your legs. Feel your core fire up. Then bend your legs. And come back through center. Other side, tip your knees to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. And inhale back through center. Tip to the left. Lengthen. Bend. Center, don't hold your breath. And come back through center. Now send your legs skyward. Bring your arms on the floor by your hips. Point your toes and start to scissor kick your legs. You can stay up here, or keeping your lower back glued to the floor, you can start to lower your legs until you feel your lower back lift and then come back in the other direction. We don't want to go so far that we have an arch. One more time. And come back up. Bend your knees, hug your knees into your chest, give them a squeeze. And then find your block again for some isometric holds. Your legs are in reverse tabletop again. I'm going to use the medium setting of the block on my left thigh. Bring your right elbow to hold the block so you're in a twist, hands behind your head, fingertips rest lightly on the back. Try and lift both shoulder blades off the floor. Now think about lifting your chest and drawing your left elbow to the side. Feel your left side body fire up. And just hold it. Notice how we can create heat without movement. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted, switch to the other side. Notice if your knee is coming too close to your face, you want it stacked over your hip. You can adjust your block to make that possible. Lift your chest, reach your right elbow to the side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Hug your knees in and take a nice long good morning stretch. Now let your lower back arch up, point your toes, arms overhead. Check in with your hearth fire. Do you need to cool it off or keep it hot? While I read you a quote by Frederick Douglass. It is not light that we need, but fire. It is not the gentle shower, but thunder. We need the storm, the whirlwind, and the earthquake. So before we start our last standing series of class, Really tap into the power of fire. One more big inhale. In your good morning stretch. Exhale, bend your knees, reach for the back of your thighs. Take a few rock and rolls on your way up. Give yourself a nice spinal massage. Cross your legs and come into high plank. Draw everything to the midline here. Firm up your thighs. Make sure your hips are in one nice line with your shoulders and heels. 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down, grasshopper your elbows back and come onto your belly for modified cobra. Tense your fingers on either side of your body. Zip your legs together like you have the tail of a snake. Push into the tops of your feet. Inhale, lift your chest and chin. And then exhale, dip your right shoulder, hover your right cheek above the mat. Inhale, center, fire up your back body, lift higher. Exhale, dip your left shoulder down, left cheek hovers. Are you still pushing into the tops of your feet? Dip side to side. Focus on your back body. Firing it up. Maybe take a little of the weight out of your fingertips. One more time each side. Dip your right shoulder. And dip your left shoulder. Then plant your hands on either side of your heart. Rise up through tabletop. Tuck your toes and exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, scorpion dog, right leg high. Bend your leg. Stack your right hip over your left. Equal weight in both hands. Big breath in. Exhale, swing your right leg underneath you. Cross your legs, root into your right hand, and come into your side plank. Staggered feet. Keep your hips high. Option to be on your forearm if you have any wrist issues, or to lower your bottom knee for added support. Big breath in. Exhale, thread the needle, reach your arm underneath you, squeeze your insides. Inhale, open. Anytime we twist, we're detoxifying. One more time, make it your biggest twist yet. Inhale into side plank, press into all the parts of your hand. Exhale, both hands to the floor. Start to unwind. Inhale, back through scorpion dog, right knee lifts. Exhale, low lunge. Step it through. So strong. Make sure your blocks are towards the top of your mat. Inhale, crescent lunge. Rise up. Exhale, open twist. We've been here before. Roll your right shoulder down your back. Stay for a breath in, lunge a little deeper. Exhale, low lunge, open twist, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Inhale all the way up into your exalted warrior. Left arm high. Right hand rests lightly on your thigh. Big breath in. Exhale, revolved half moon. Shift your weight into your front foot. Block under your left hand on the high setting. And lift your left leg. Scissor your thighs together. Try and stack your right shoulder over your left. You can micro bend your standing leg. Keep your left leg active. One more inhale. Exhale, quarter moon. Now both hands come onto your blocks. Halfway lift in your spine. Keep your lifted leg active. Bend your standing leg and then straighten it 3 times. Bend and straighten. Keep your lifted leg active. Bend and straighten. Bend it. Hold here for the inhale. Exhale, low lunge, step back. Come into a runner's lunge with your blocks on a medium or high setting. Bring your hands inside your right foot. For some cat-cows. We're going to start with cat in modified pyramid. Straighten your front leg on the inhale. Round your spine, tuck your chin. Then exhale, cow with lion's breath. Bend your front knee. Exhale, stick your tongue out, look forward. Inhale, straighten your front leg, round your spine. Exhale, sink your hips low, lion's breath. One more time. Inhale, modified pyramid, push your hands into your blocks. Inhale, root into your right foot. Exhale, step your left foot forward for a frog squat. You can sit on a block if that helps. Keep you stable. Heels on the floor. Try and have a long and lifted spine. You can use your elbows to open your knees wide. Carl Jung said the difference between a good life and a bad life is how well you walk through the fire. So how are you walking through this challenging frog squat right now? Stay for one more breath in and one more breath out. Inhale, volcanic mountain. Push into your feet. Use your core. Rise all the way up. And then parallel your feet. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Hands through heart center. Shift your weight forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat spine. Exhale, high plank. Prepare for the other side. We're going to hold this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down to your belly. Prepare for a King Cobra variation. Keep your hands by your heart. Bend your legs. Send your knees as wide as your mat and bring your big toes together to touch. On the inhale, push into your hands, straighten your arms. It's okay if your hips lift. Keep your belly drawn up and in, look forward. Draw your heels towards your glutes. Big breath in. Exhale, lion's breath. And then inhale into tabletop. Bring your knees under your hips, tuck your toes, and exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, scorpion dog. Left leg lifts, bend your knee. Open your hip, keep equal weight in both hands. Big breath in. Exhale, sweep your leg underneath you. Cross your legs, root into your left hand. Inhale, side plank. Remember, you can lower your left knee or come onto your forearm. Big breath in. Exhale, thread the needle. Reach underneath you, squeeze. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze, press into your fingertips. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Open one more time. Exhale, both hands to your mat. Inhale, back through scorpion dog. And exhale, low lunge. Remember to regulate your fire. Make modifications as needed. Take a break when you need it. It's your practice. All the things I say are just suggestions. Inhale, rise up to crescent lunge. And exhale, open twist to the left. Stay for an inhale, rotate your shoulders more, sink your hips lower. Exhale, low lunge, open twist, hover. Barely touch your fingertips, inhale, rise up. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Inhale, all the way into exalted warrior. Draw your left shoulder down, lift your heart. And exhale, revolved half moon. Find a block. For under your right hand, shift your weight forward. Keep your left arm high and your right leg lifted. Find a drishti. On the inhale, open your shoulder a little bit more. And then exhale into quarter moon. You can use both blocks for this on the tall setting under your hands. Level your hips, flatten your spine. Big breath in. Exhale, bend your standing leg. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Is your lifted leg still active? Straighten on the inhale. Bend on the exhale. Keep it bent. Stay for a breath in. And then exhale into runner's lunge. Blocks on the medium or high setting usually to give some mobility to your spine. Bring your hands inside your left foot. On the inhale, modified pyramid, straighten your front leg, cat in your spine. Tuck your chin, push your hands into your blocks. Back heel is still lifted. One more inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge. With lion's breath. Cow in your spine, look forward. Inhale, cat, modified pyramid. Exhale. Stick your tongue out, hips go low. Inhale, modified pyramid. Now root into your front foot on the inhale. Exhale, step your right foot forward for another round of frog squat. Option to sit on a block. Bring your hands to your heart. Albert Schweitzer said, "In everyone's life, at some time our inner fire goes out. It is then burst into flame by an encounter with another human being. We should all be thankful for those people who rekindle the inner spirit." So gather up all the merit, all the fire you've generated in your practice today and send it to someone who lights your fire. On your next inhale, root into your feet, push down in order to rise up all the way into volcanic mountain. Parallel your feet, grow 1 inch taller. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, last chaturanga of class. Take it or leave it. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Your breath in. Your breath out. Look to the top of your mat. Lower your knees and come to toes on fire pose. Tuck your toes and sit up, hips to your heels. Whew, feel the heat in your toes right now. Maybe circle out your wrists and your arms to the sides, first in one direction, and then in the other. We used our wrists a lot today. On the next inhale, come up to standing on your knees. Keep your toes tucked. Interlace your hands behind your back. Press your palms together. Inhale, heart opener, look up. Draw your knuckles down. Open your shoulders. And then exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine, and bring the top of your head down onto your mat. Press your knuckles high. Most of the weight stays in your knees, not in your head. One more inhale. Exhale, untuck your toes. Hips to your heels. And rise up into Thunderbolt. Sitting on your heels, legs together. Take a couple of side bends just to loosen up. Bring your left hand to the mat, reach your right arm overhead. Really lengthen your right side body. And then in the other direction, side bend to the right, left arm overhead. Come up to center and twist to the right, twist to the left. One more time, twist to the right, Nice. Shift your hips off your heels and swing your legs around for fire log pose, another necessary fire posture. Start with your right shin on the floor. Flex your foot and parallel your shin with the top of your mat. Then stack your left shin on top of your right shin as if you're stacking fire logs. Both feet are flexed to protect your ankles and knees. You have ankle over knee, knee over ankle. If this is not possible in your body or doesn't feel good to you, you can place a block in front of your right knee and rest your left ankle on top of it. Place your hands behind you on the mat and look up. Feel your knees lower down as you bend back. And then rise up. Option for a nice forward fold. Walk your hands forward, your knees open even more as you hinge forward over your legs. Keep your feet flexed. Don't let your ankles collapse down. Nice straight line. On your next inhale, walk your hands back up. Now we're just going to rock side to side onto our elbows for a little mobility in our hips. So roll onto your left elbow, let your right knee come up. And rock onto your right elbow, let your left knee come up. Just go side to side a few times, make it fun. And then come back up to the top. Shake out your legs for the other side. Bend your left leg, parallel your left shin with the top of your mat. And then stack your right leg on top like a fire log. Remember, option for your block in front of your left knee. If you'd like that, flex your feet. Don't let your top ankle collapse down. Place your hands behind you and look up. Press your knees down as you lift your heart. And then inhale, rise up. And exhale, walk your hands forward. Feel your knees lower even more, your hips open even more. Where's the fire now? Send your breath there. Then inhale, rise back up and get ready to rock side to side. Rock onto your right elbow, lift your left knee. Rock to the other side. Just do it a few times. Rock right. Rock left. Then uncross your legs. Shake them out. Come into staff pose. Glue the backs of your legs down. Reach your arms forward and with control, slowly lower down onto your mat. Prepare for supine figure 4. Plant your left foot and cross your right shin over your left thigh. Flex your foot, open your knee towards the front of the room. Then pick up your left foot. You can grab the front of your shin or the back of your thigh. Keep both feet flexed, your right knee open. Now shift both knees 2 inches to the left. Move the stretch into your right hip. A few rounds of breath here. You decide where you direct your tapas now. Is your mind starting to wander? Or do you want to keep it here on your mat? Release your grip. Cross your legs even further for supine cow face pose. Now your knees are stacked. You can hold the outside edges of your shins or your knees or reach down and grab your feet. Draw your heels towards your glutes. Pull your feet down towards the earth. And then tee out your arms and let your knees fall to the left as you gaze to the right. Keep your shoulders glued down. Let gravity sink you deeper into your twist. On your next inhale, unwind, come back through center, uncross your legs. Now cross your left shin over your right thigh for the other side. Flex your feet, find your grip. You can use your left elbow to push your knee towards the front of the room, opening your hip more. Then send both knees 2 inches to the right. Stay connected to your breath. Really honor all the work that you put in today. Release your grip, cross your legs more, supine cow face pose. Find your grip here, draw your heels towards your glutes and pull them down to the earth. Sometimes it feels like every time we start a yoga class, we're jumping into the fire a little bit. Notice how it feels when you emerge from the fire, stronger, more centered, transformed. One more inhale. Tee out your arms, let your knees fall to the right as you gaze to the left. One more inhale. Exhale, unwind, come back through center, uncross your legs, happy baby. Reach up and grab the outside edges of your feet. Flatten your entire spine, even your sacrum, onto the floor. If that doesn't work holding your feet, maybe hold your shins and see if you can get it flatter. Take whatever movements feel good here. One more inhale. Release your grip. Come into full wind removing pose. Curl up into a ball, forehead to knee. Take your biggest breath in of the day. And exhale into Shavasana. Send your legs long. Wrap your shoulder blades underneath you. Open your hips, your feet, your shoulders. Relax all the muscles in your face. Reconnect with the hearth fire burning in your solar plexus. Let it be a homey, cozy fireplace right now. We'll close with a quote by Pierre Teilhard de Chardin. Someday, after mastering the winds, the waves, the tides, and gravity, we shall harness for God the energies of love. And then, for a second time in the history of the world, man will have discovered fire. So let your hearth fire in your solar plexus extend now to the fire in your heart, recognizing love as the source of your power. Before you begin any movement, start to deepen and lengthen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Circle out your ankles and your wrists. Let your head fall to one side and then to the other. Take a long good morning stretch. Point your toes, soften your belly, big breath in. And exhale into fetal pose. Curl up on your favorite side. Cozy in. Eckhart Tolle said, "The fires of suffering become the light of consciousness." So as you enter your week this week, in addition to using your tapas to navigate the fires of circumstance, also deliberately tap into your passion to make things happen and create the life that you want. On your next inhale, with as little movement as possible, rise up to an easy seat on your mat. We're going to close with the Karana Mudra of Purification. This is a cleansing and detoxifying mudra. It helps you let go of bad habits, old patterns, and any toxins in your body. Place the pads of your thumbs on the nails of your ring and middle fingers and extend your other fingers. We'll combine this with bellows breath. So ground down, lengthen your spine. Then reach your mudra high overhead, big breath in. Exhale, draw your elbows down and make a ha sound. Ha! Exhaling through your mouth. 2 more times. Inhale, mudra high. Ha! Exhale it out. Inhale, lengthen. Ha! Beautiful. Now rub your hands together. Really press, generate some heat. Feel your palms fire up. And then lightly cup your palms over your eyeballs, sending heat into your body through this opening of your eyes. One more inhale. Bring your prayer hands to third eye center. The light, the love, the teacher, the student, and the hot mess in me recognizes and adores the light, the love, the teacher, the student, and the hot mess in each of you. Namaste. Whew, what fun. I needed to get fired up today. I feel much better, ready to tackle the rest of my day. I hope you do too. This week's meditation on the BeFreeYogaAustin.com website is a candle gazing meditation, which is pretty fun, visualizing fire. And there's a written reflection with all about the element of fire and how we can balance it in our lives. I will see you next week for more fun together at Be Free Yoga. Thank you.